always used to think to myself, I tried to learn, I try to blame it on the booze. You know, I try to say that's the darkness thing, that's the whole thing, that's like the heroin addict, you're an alcoholic, you know? And there's nothing, but then I sometimes would be annoyed and I'd think, well, why didn't my old man, if he loved me enough, why didn't he stop drinking? Was I not worth it or stuff like that, you know? And that always got to me because I always thought, Jesus, isn't my fault. Am I driving my dad to drink? But my mom, luckily enough, was there to reassure me, no, it's the alcohol. The alcohol takes over like a demon. And it turned, I mean, as much as a great person that he was, and a big part for me doing this is to let people know that I'm talking more about the issue, not just about my personal thing, because I'm not beating my own drum, but I was somebody that went through this thing, who had a father that was an alcoholic that was never there for me, and it affects me in the long run. I know I have some deep, dark issues now because of not having my dad around. And I was thinking, why doesn't he love me? And then I would come from the US to the UK, and people would say, oh no, he's been talking about you coming for ages, he can't wait to see you. And then I would show up and he'd go on a bender. And he would go on a serious bender. And then some bad things would happen. And I'd think, oh Jesus, did I just drive him to drink even harder? Yeah, that's what I find too. It's that you just want to have someone there that can say, I'm here with you this one, I'm dealing with the same thing. Your father's a legend. And sometimes I say to people, like, listen, I don't say actually, I just say thank you very much, but sometimes people will forget. For me personally, they forget, oh, he's still my dad and he's still somebody I had to deal with as an alcoholic, you know? But the fact that I can come here now and skip the football a bit, skip the George Best, the Manchester United player, and talk to somebody about, okay, being the son of somebody that has a serious drink problem and how does it affect them? And people have already come to me and talked, and I thought, oh, it's so cool that that's what happens at this place, because in Page, yeah. I went through that too. I would have maybe 2 hours in the day where I could find my dad when it was before, or maybe it was after 1 or 2 drinks, before it started going down dark road. And then during those 2 hours we could get along, and then obviously then it would get even, you know, the booze. But obviously he was a lovely person in so many ways, but when the alcohol started, he started screwing people over. He would do really bad things as such, and then to avoid facing those facts and avoid facing the fact that he's got a boy that he didn't raise and he was never there for, that's why he would go on the benders when I'd come around. Because he would see me, and I knew, luckily enough, my mom raised me well, I like to think, as an old soul. Recently, when my old man passed, I fell off the rails pretty hard. It affected me massively, just especially because it was such a public thing, and I was here by myself dealing with it, you know? I had my mom, obviously, no, thank you. I had my mom, obviously, and she, when my dad died, moved to the UK, so in case I needed some kind of moral support. But when it happened, I fell off hard, and the big problem with the UK too is, I don't want to be nasty to the press, but at some point, maybe for a week, they were a bit caring about it, and then it was like, well, oh no, he's just out getting pissed, and it's like, well, I've just recently put myself in a position where I think, why did I just go and do those drugs? Why did I just go and get completely pissed? Because I fell off hard, you know? I just lost my old man that I was searching for a father figure for so long. And then it was too late. And now I'm just kind of putting it all into terms, and that's why I'm doing something like this. I start catching myself now going, oh, Calum, you're drinking quite a bit. But then I tell myself, so then I think, am I in denial? Do I say, oh no, I don't wake up and I crave a drink, or do I just like to go out and enjoy myself sometimes? So it's all gonna be part of this learning process for me, but I'm glad I could start here with you.